Sound nervana na lesa. بس كسيارة باي بس يوتيوب نلقاها معانا بالضبط يوتيوبلر خلاص God.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on Leaford.
Olise!
Olove. Åh, då.
Puskás. Spread it left. Decent progress down the left. De Bruyne. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Xavi Alonso. Nice interception, well timed. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schlotterbeck. Xavi Alonso. He's found a way through. Puskás! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
What are you trying to mess around with?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Puskás!
Hold on.
Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Xavi Alonso. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. It's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pinches it off him.
Puskás.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Puskás.
Oraya tumbara. Oraya boy şu.
Hakimi. And it's Xavi Alonso. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. De Bruyne.
Ay քեզի բան, մտավ հետ է
Well
գնում։
seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Howson simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Zanetti, looking to go deep, and the keeper beats it away. A probing pass, and he's worked it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hakimi for Olise. Olise going face to face with his great rival. Zanetti cuts it out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gattuso. And here's the chance to counter. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Alonso in with the challenge. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. Van Dijk has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hakimi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played back in. Prompt interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zanetti. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Good driving run. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, that's nice. And the shot!
Oh,
Inter! And right on half-time. That is telling. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what has happened here? Long ball upfield. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Deflected behind for a corner. Neymar with the short one. Big chance! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some...
Tries from a long way out. Messi. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well played and well cleared.
Garbage is
brought play back and showed him a yellow card. It's a threatening ball. Decent chance!
Bak közü gol.
Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Allah bana şikayet numarayını hiç bayomda canım.
Puskás. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Messi. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. And he's forced to go back. And Hakimi. Olise.
Orada hiç kalmasa kalım
It's Hakimi. Now De Bruyne. He's found a way past.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Olise. Gives it back. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Hazard. Gattuso. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Gattuso. Knocks it into space. So what can they make of this? Now this could be a chance. Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Olise. He's tried. Oh, that could cost them. Hazard is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
But he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Hazard. Number 7, Neymar. Coming on the field.
Chosen to go back.
Number 14.
Just too much pressure.
Shoots! And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. It's just beyond his reach. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So that's it.
Чи төгөөмд гол авсан.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive.
Файторлог бордсон. Файторлог. Юм фишкан атакарч шот. Տոնալիով բանով եկա։ Բերնը։
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Leverkusen.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Kaká, he's shifting through the gears. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Izabere artık.
Strong running down that left flank. De Bruyne. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Vurun ne oldu?
Passing
Güzel
is
bak.
crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Lopez. That's a good run down the left. By Leverkusen, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played back in. Great shot!
30'dan çıkıyor.
Goal! Celtic!
Robotem strąkałem.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Olise. Zanetti running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away.
Hani bir hat kakı pasın ne uğraşsın ya.
Knocks it out wide. He's having a go! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
Adriano! That's a lovely, neat pass. Xavi Alonso. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and
He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was to be only one outcome.
not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's off target.
Del Piero will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Corner number 2 then. Del Piero plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Zanetti. Kaká. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
A bit greedy, that, and he might receive some flack.
Olise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely bit of skill. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Kaká. Now it's Kaká. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Howson gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's managed... Chance! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught now. He's gone for goal! Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Zanetti. He has found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
And that's not going to reach. Jordan Henderson. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Here we go again, then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He's found a way through. And he's whipped it across. Out towards the flank. And it's Tonali. Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! Sticks it away! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So is this the start of a comeback? Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Chance! Vermeer. And Zanetti. Frimpong. Tries to play it through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And back to the keeper they go. Frimpong. Almost an hour gone. Frimpong. Frimpong tries making a foray down the right. Frimpong crosses it in. He has a look up. Zanetti. Here's a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
De Bruyne. Zanetti. And it's Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Del Piero. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 99,
And it's Neymar.
Adriano.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bayer Leverkusen perhaps contemplating their next change here. Zanetti has it in a wide position.
Number 27, Bayer. Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. Ronaldo carries the ball down the right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. Out for a throw. That's good play. Bojan. Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Olise, who does have an assist to his name. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Great run on the overlap here. Showing good feet. Tonali. Eto'o. De Bruyne. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Play Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 4.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Henderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bojan. No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Decent hit and on target. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Olise. Messi played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's very neat. Alonso. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Security staff for each block.
Vabbè, usare le app perché non è stato in app. Futbolista perché. Futbolisti no, da.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Inter Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a...
It's Neymar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hakimi. Oh, they can break here. Decent progress down the left. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Hazard. Zanetti. Hazard. For De Bruyne. Bayer Leverkusen are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Okazaki. He's got away. He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Faced, and the shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Hullet, out towards the flank. Hazard is the key defender on that occasion. Could be danger here. It's a throw-in. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Frimpong. And it's Xabi Alonso. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maicon does really well to win the ball there. Bayer Leverkusen have a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Olise. Adams. De Bruyne. Hazard. De Bruyne. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Vay yasın.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Neymar. Neymar. Oh, it's Bebeto. De Bruyne. And it's Gullit.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Frimpong. And that interception was... And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Vay vay
The glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Bayer Leverkusen really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's in a great position here. Tries to dink it through, and he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Guti. That has ended up in no man's land. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Neymar. Almost an hour gone. And here's Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Bebeto. Neymar. Cross needs to be good. Defending of the desperate variety. Guti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. Hakimi plays it in. Azar. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. That's Bebeto. Now he's got space here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard, he has found a way through. Cleared without hesitation. They're urging him to shoot. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bebeto, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away?
Bayer Leverkusen really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
No, no way through. And it's Azar. And here's Azar. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Deep cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's beaten the last man.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8, numero 22, Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, Hazard. Il numero 10. Attenzione.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's decided to go for it. Just a whisker away. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
Vardiol.
Zanetti has it out wide and in space. He is just caressing the ball. And up he goes! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Listen, the more of this game...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Alonso, Gullit gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away?
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Goes for a shot! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi considers his options. Great chance here to level it up.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chooses to go cross-field. Hakimi. Bayer Leverkusen are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar. Nice looking ball. Vieira. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Quality ball. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. And he's chosen to go back. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Caceres. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Half an hour played now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. And it's De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. And the finish! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. That's an imaginative pass. Messi. In by Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Bruyne. Neymar might just make this. Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. Gullit. And it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Oh, given offside once more. Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. Hakimi. Xavi Alonso. Spread it
2
left.
added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Taken back almost at once. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Mateus! Vieira conjures time and space where few can. He's in a good shape to shoot! Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! Cleared without complication. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Out of play for a goal kick. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's picked out the run. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne. It's just beyond his reach. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Mateus knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Elects to cross. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullet, not the most accurate pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's been slipped through, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that
What?
coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo played in deep, climbs up big. No, not the best of headers. Over to the left. That was good alertness. Now it's Hullet. Off target. Van Dijk. Now who's going to be first to this? It's come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was nowhere near his best. That has been slung wide.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute
Get that
added
clear.
time.
Throw it. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Oh, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a...
𝐿-GAMING oricamente si voleva. Divisione. Թուլերը թիմը սիրամատ շատ ուժեղ էր, որ կրիմ ես ինչ էր ապել, դե պատկից սրա աղպետ չը, բարի քիշեր, սպակոյ նոչ։